Let's talk about Elmo, one of the most recognizable and beloved characters in children's television history. For decades, Elmo has been a symbol of innocence, kindness, and fun, teaching generations of kids about friendship, empathy, and the ABCs. The bright red puppet from Sesame Street isn't just a TV star, he's a cultural icon, adored by millions of children and families around the world. His cheerful voice and positive messages have made him a trusted friend in countless households. But this week, something unthinkable happened. Elmo's official X account, formerly known as Twitter, was hijacked by cybercriminals. In a matter of minutes, the account that once shared uplifting messages was taken over by people with far darker intentions. Suddenly, Elmo's feed was flooded with hate speech, conspiracy rants, and disturbing content that had no place on a children's platform. The wholesome, family-friendly image was shattered in an instant. The contrast was surreal. One moment, you'd see Elmo singing about sharing and caring, and the next, the account was spewing some of the worst content imaginable. It was a jarring reminder of how quickly things can change online. For parents, fans, and even casual followers, it was a wake-up call. If a character as innocent as Elmo can be targeted, it means no one is truly safe from the reach of hackers and online trolls. It was a shocking reminder that no one, not even Elmo, is safe online. The digital world can be a dangerous place, and even the most secure-seeming accounts can fall victim to cyber attacks. This isn't just about a kid's character or a single hacked account. It's about the bigger picture, the vulnerabilities that exist in our digital lives and how easily our trust can be broken. The Elmo hack exposes a huge flaw in how we protect our digital identities. If a major brand with resources and security measures can be breached, what does that mean for the rest of us? If Elmo's account can be hacked, so can yours. It's a sobering thought, but it's also a call to action for everyone who uses social media or has an online presence. Today, we'll break down exactly how to lock down your accounts step by step. We'll show you the tools and habits you need to keep your information safe, no matter who you are, because the same tricks used on Elmo are used against regular people every day. Hackers don't discriminate, they target anyone and everyone looking for the weakest link. Let's make sure you're not the next headline. With a few simple changes, you can dramatically reduce your risk and take control of your digital life. Here's how to protect yourself, your family, and your online identity, starting right now. First up, passwords. They're the keys to our digital lives, and yet, most of us treat them like an afterthought. We use the same one for everything or scribble them on sticky notes, hoping we'll remember which is which. But in today's world, that's a risky game to play. Still reusing the same one everywhere? Maybe it's your pet's name, your birthday, or the classic password 123. It might feel convenient, but it's a huge vulnerability. That's a disaster waiting to happen. All it takes is one website to get hacked, and suddenly, your reused password is a golden ticket for cyber criminals. If one site gets breached, hackers can access your entire digital life, your email, bank accounts, social media, and more. The domino effect can be devastating, and recovering from identity theft is no small feat. Enter password managers, your personal digital vaults. These tools generate and store strong, unique passwords for every account you have. No more weak or repeated passwords, and no more trying to remember dozens of complicated logins. You only need to remember one master password, the key to your vault. The manager takes care of the rest, filling in your logins automatically and keeping everything encrypted and secure. This kills the temptation to reuse password 123 everywhere. Instead, you get strong, random passwords that are nearly impossible to guess or crack, and you don't have to memorize any of them. There are plenty of great options out there. 1Password, Bitwarden, LastPass, and even the built-in managers in Chrome or Apple devices. Each has its own features, but all of them make your online life much safer and easier to manage. Pick one that fits your needs, commit to it, and start by updating your most important accounts, like your email, bank, and social media. The process might take a little time, but you'll be locking down your most valuable information. It's a bit of work up front, but the peace of mind is worth it. You'll know your accounts are protected, and you'll never have to worry about forgetting a password again. This is your first and most important line of defense against hackers and data breaches. Don't skip it. Taking this step can save you from a world of trouble down the road. Start today and make password chaos a thing of the past. The sooner you begin, the sooner you'll be protected. Your future self will thank you for taking this simple but powerful step. Let's move on. Strong passwords are great, They're your first line of defense online. But in today's world, passwords alone just aren't enough. Hackers have become incredibly skilled at cracking even the most complex passwords, using everything from brute force attacks to phishing scams. That's why it's so important to think beyond just a single password when it comes to protecting your digital life. Imagine your password as the lock on your front door. It keeps most people out, but a determined intruder might still find a way in. That's where your digital deadbolt comes in, multi-factor authentication, or MFA. MFA adds an extra layer of security, making it much harder for anyone to break in, even if they have your password. With MFA, a hacker can't just guess or steal your password and waltz right into your account. They'll also need a second piece of proof, like a code sent to your phone, a fingerprint scan, or even a prompt on an authentication app. This means that even if your password is compromised, your account stays locked down tight. This simple step is incredibly powerful. In fact, enabling MFA can block over 99% of automated attacks. That's a huge reduction in risk for just a few extra seconds of your time. Think of MFA as a second lock on your door, one that only you can open. It's a small change that makes a massive difference in your security. The best part? Most major services already offer MFA. Whether you use Google, Apple, X, Instagram, or do your banking online, you'll find MFA options in your account settings. It's usually as simple as flipping a switch or following a few prompts. Setting up MFA only takes a few minutes, but it adds a massive barrier for attackers. You might use a text message, an authentication app, or even a physical security key. Each method adds another hurdle for anyone trying to break in. The next time you log in, you'll enter your password as usual, but you'll also be asked for a code or prompt from your phone. It's a quick extra step, but it makes your account so much safer. For you, it's a tiny hassle, just a few extra seconds. But for hackers, it's a huge, nearly insurmountable wall. Most will simply give up and move on to easier targets. Don't wait. Turn on MFA now, before you need it. It's a proactive step that can save you from a world of trouble down the line. It's one of the easiest, most effective upgrades you can make to your digital life. You don't need to be a tech expert, just a few clicks, and you're done. With MFA enabled, your accounts will be far safer, and you'll have peace of mind knowing you've taken a big step to protect yourself. In the next section, let's talk about the best ways to use MFA and how to choose the right method for you. Not all MFA is created equal. SMS codes are common, but risky. Hackers can hijack your phone number with SIM swapping, intercepting your codes. Instead, use an authenticator app, like Google Authenticator, Authy, or Microsoft Authenticator. These apps generate time-based codes right on your device, not tied to your phone number. Even if someone steals your number, they can't get your codes. Setup is simple. Scan a QR code in your account's security settings. Authy even lets you back up codes securely. Ditch SMS MFA wherever possible. Use an app for your second factor. It's a small change with a huge security payoff. Now, let's add an alarm system. Security isn't just about locks, it's about alarms. Turn on login alerts for all your major accounts. If someone logs in from an unknown device or location, you'll get an instant notification. This gives you a critical head start to lock things down before real damage is done. Without alerts, hackers could lurk for weeks unnoticed. Enable email and push notifications for suspicious logins. If you get an alert, act fast. Change your password and log out other sessions. Check your list of logged-in devices regularly. If you see something unfamiliar, boot it out. Be proactive. Don't wait for trouble to find you. This is your digital watchdog. Next, let's clean up old app access. Over time, you've connected dozens of apps to your main accounts. Google, Apple, Facebook. Each one is a potential backdoor for hackers. Go to your account's security settings and review connected apps. Revoke access for anything you don't use or recognize. Be ruthless. If you haven't used it in 6 months, cut it off. This quick audit closes hidden security holes. Make it a habit every few months. Declutter your digital life and stay safer. If you get locked out, your recovery email and phone are your lifeline. But if they're outdated, you could lose access forever. Check your recovery info in your account settings. Make sure it's current and accessible. Use a backup email from a different provider, not just another Gmail. Update old phone numbers and emails now, before you need them. This tiny bit of maintenance can save you from a digital nightmare. Don't neglect it. Your future self will be grateful. Next, let's talk about backups. What if you lose access to your account, or it gets deleted? Backups are your insurance policy. Most platforms let you download your data, posts, photos, contacts, messages. Request an archive every few months, especially if you're a creator or business. Store it somewhere safe. If disaster strikes, you'll have a record to rebuild from. It's not perfect, but it's far better than starting from zero. Set a reminder to back up regularly. Now let's secure your devices. Your accounts are only as safe as your devices. Malware like keyloggers can steal everything, even your master password. Use up-to-date antivirus and anti-malware software. Windows Defender is solid, but consider extra protection like Bitdefender or Malwarebytes. Mac users, you're not immune, run periodic scans. Be careful what you download and stick to official app stores. Keep your system and apps updated. Secure your devices and you secure your accounts. Public Wi-Fi is convenient and risky. Hackers can intercept your data on open networks. A VPN encrypts your traffic, making you invisible to snoopers. Use a trusted VPN like NordVPN, ExpressVPN, or Mullvad whenever you're on public Wi-Fi. It's as easy as pressing connect. Never log into sensitive accounts on public Wi-Fi without a VPN. It's a simple habit that can save you from disaster. Protect your privacy on the go. Now let's talk about making all this routine. Security isn't a one-time fix, it's a habit. Set a quarterly reminder for a digital security audit. Review your password manager for weak or reused passwords. Check MFA on all accounts, make sure it's app-based. Audit connected apps and revoke old permissions. Update recovery info and check for suspicious logins. Confirm your backup routine is on track. Run antivirus scans and update your software. This routine takes less than an hour but keeps you ahead of threats. Treat it like checking your smoke detectors. Regular maintenance prevents disaster. Make it a habit, not a reaction. Build real digital resilience. Don't wait for the next Elmo. Elmo's hack is a wake-up call for all of us. No one is immune. Our digital lives are always under threat. But now you have the tools to fight back. These steps aren't just for experts, they're for everyone. Take action, protect your accounts, and share what you've learned. Like, subscribe, and comment below. Have you ever been hacked? What did you learn? Let's help each other stay safe online.